in uh, cubicle dwelling. Uh, you know, what the fuck? What's his name? Ron Livingston's character. Are you Peter, or are you this fun-loving, consumer fighting, uh, Jennifer Aniston grabbing, uh, uh, significant one independent entity, and that's what this whole thing is about. Is I've been fighting
Alrighty then.
this
Damn, that rap.
this fear of conformity. So um, I know I spoke mostly about kind of what I've been. Now, this episode hasn't been as personal, um, which is maybe a good thing. But personally, I'm trying to kind of going through issues with a friend who, he's telling me what to do, and I'm like, no, that's not who I am. I'm me. I'm Casey. I'm going in a different direction as you. You want to go out and drink and party because you got separated and you've always liked to do that. But maybe you're celebrating your liberation now that you're getting separated. But unfortunately, you haven't noticed kind of who I'm trying to be, my authentic self, and I'm just a different person than Mike. So um, I'm trying to express myself, and it's tough. It takes a lot of courage, a lot of bravery to to be authentic, and I think that's kind of one of the truest tests of character, as we see in all these great films and all these movies. It's in Office Space. It's central to Office Space, The Matrix, and Fight Club. And this wasn't supposed to become like a critical film review, but it's funny because it's true. All three of those flicks all came out in 1999. And as I explore it some more, Office Space is, yeah, that guy, Ron Livingston's character, Peter Gibbons, is forced to update this code that was just a lot of the files were dated 98 and 99. And the anxiety that he's fighting is, oh, once the Y2K comes, like, what's going to happen to that code? It should be going from 99 to back to 00, or do I update it from 99 to 1999 and then it should become 2000? I guess that's what he's been working on. There isn't much about that in there. It's more about his relationships with Lumbergh and Jennifer Aniston's character. But yeah, and then there's code in in the Matrix. Obviously, there's code, and so yeah, there may be some man versus machine themes in there too. But I think what's the most notable thing? All three of those films all came out in motherfucking 1999, and kind of wish I was older when they came out. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess now that it's 2022, I may have more perspective. But they're all three of them fantastic movies, fantastic films. All have a ton of meaning, as I'm sure you can guess based on my review of it. I'm sure you've seen them. If you're not, you know, 12 years old, as long as you're old enough to be, um, to be watching these R-rated films, as they all are. Matrix may be PG-13. That may be the first one I saw, and then Office Space and Fight Club I didn't see until like a few years later when I got into high school. But all fantastic films. I actually kind of feel refreshed, like, and proud that this episode is not all about all my issues and poor me. Just like bitterness was more positive. But if you go through my episodes, maybe that's why I don't have much of a listenership, and that's because it's just so personal, so about myself. But you know what? That's who I fucking am, and that's where I'll stop this. I was showing authenticity, and that's what this podcast is about. So at the end of the day, who are you living with? Whose thoughts are you having? Whose views are yours? Yours. Whose views are you experiencing? Your own. So be Neo, be Peter, be Tyler Durden, the narrator. And remember that Tyler Durden's essentially just a figment of the narrator's imagination. So, yeah, wouldn't suggest selling soap anytime soon. But, hey, be yourself. That's what we got here, right? All right, y'all, I'm out. And that will just about wrap things up for me here at Keep It 100. Signing out. If you can, rate and review my shit on iTunes. 1 star, better than none, than nothing. And again, I'm your host, Casey Huckle. Hope you enjoyed the show. See you next time.